While history often groups them together, the military monastic orders were distinct corporate entities with their own philosophies, specialties, and rivalries. These were the first true professional standing armies of the West, emerging from the necessity of defending the Holy Land when seasonal crusaders returned to Europe. To understand the survival of the Crusader states, one must look at the big three: the Templars, the Hospitallers, and the Teutonic Knights. The Knights Templar, the bankers of God. The poor Knights of Christ and of the Temple of Solomon were the most famous, and eventually the most controversial. Founded in 1119 to protect pilgrims on the road to Jerusalem, they evolved into the world's first multinational financial institution. Because they were exempt from local laws and reported only to the Pope, they developed a sophisticated credit system that allowed a pilgrim to deposit money in London and withdraw it in Jerusalem. Tactically, they were the shock troops. They were famous for their discipline and their refusal to retreat unless outnumbered 3-1. Their white surcoats with a red cross became a psychological weapon on the battlefield, symbolizing a force that viewed martyrdom as the ultimate promotion. The Knights Hospitaller, the healers of the frontier. The Order of St. John was older than the Templars and focused on a dual mission: Tuitio Fidei, defense of the faith, and Obsequium Pauperum, service to the poor. While they were just as lethal in combat as the Templars, their identity remained rooted in their massive hospitals. Their medical facilities in Jerusalem and later Acre were legendary, offering advanced care that was often decades ahead of European medicine. Wearing black habits with a white cross, the Hospitallers were the premier castle keepers. They managed the most formidable fortresses in the Levant, including the invincible Crac des Chevaliers, serving as the permanent defensive backbone of the frontier. The Teutonic Knights, the Northern Crusaders. Founded later, 1190, during the Third Crusade, the Teutonic Order was primarily composed of German-speaking knights. While they served in the Holy Land, their true historical impact shifted to the Baltic region. Under the Northern Crusades, they carved out an entire sovereign state, the Ordensstaat, Christianizing and colonizing Northeastern Europe. They were known for their distinct white surcoats with a black cross and their rigid, bureaucratic efficiency. Unlike the Templars and Hospitallers, who were focused on holding a bridgehead in the Levant, the Teutonic Knights became empire builders, laying the foundations for what would eventually become Prussia.